Hi guys, it's your girl Danny. I'm finally back. Yay! I haven't posted on YouTube because people really don't like my long form videos. And I got depressed because YouTube is hard. But we hit 1,000 subscribers, which is amazing. And that's not because of my long form videos. It's because of my shorts. I'm on TikTok. As you guys know, I'm very popular on TikTok. Not to toot my own horn, but I have like 173.3k followers. So why am I back? I have to talk about a couple cosplayers. Actually, I have 3 of them that I need to talk about, but we're gonna do one at a time because I was really feeling like I don't know who to slap first.
I don't know who to slap. I don't know who to slap.
So we're going with the most recent thing that just happened. We are going to be talking about their TikTok username is gender fluid shapeshifter on TikTok. So before we get into that, make sure you like, comment. So we're going to talk about the Jimmy cosplayer. So there's a game called Mouthwashing. So Mouthwashing, the game, it follows the 5 crew members on the freighter spaceship after a mysterious crash leaves them stranded in space, trapped within as supplies dwindle. The captain is alive but severely maimed and unable to speak or move, and is blamed by the remaining crew for deliberately causing the crash on the ship for reasons unknown. Spoiler to the plot. There is a character named Anya, and she is essayed by a member of the crew named Jimmy. That's very important for later. So this cosplayer, there's been a lot of cosplays about mouthwashing, and everybody is super talented and amazing and good. And you know, the fandom was going great, like, you know, and then this cosplayer decided to cosplay Jimmy, and the person behind them is cosplaying Curly. And this cosplayer used the audio that's from the anime Nana. And it's like, if Nana was a boy, she would be the love of my life, right? Okay, that's not that bad. But this is what they put the text as. If Curly was a girl, I would probably grape her too. What the fuck? People saw that and people were like, whoa, slow down. And do you know what makes it worse? The Curly cosplayer behind them, that's their sibling, who is a minor. Yikes. Big yikes. And ever since this whole situation that was very inappropriate, very terrible happened, people were coming out with stories about gender fluid shapeshifter. And it was this whole thing. First they were saying like, you guys are stupid for finding that insensitive. Then they deleted that. Then they were like, guys, I'm losing mutuals, it is all my fault, and like really like guilt trippy in a way, which is awful. And then they made a formal apology, which I want to go over actually. Also, before I get into it, there is a Google Doc about them. That's how bad it is. Yeah. The Google Doc will be linked in my description or the comments. Thank you to Kat and Laurel, the 2 cosplayers that made this Google Doc and shared their experiences.
I am a cosplayer who makes his content from the point of view of a character. I cosplay characters and then I make posts related to lore about their backstory from their point of view. I have done this for murderers, suicidal people, assassins, prostitutes, and even human experimenters.
I really hate this excuse that, oh yeah, I've cosplayed problematic people. So have I, but I've never made a joke like this. I have cosplayed bad characters or morally gray characters. Villains are kind of fun to like cosplay because they're usually very grandiose, flamboyant, and just really cool, right? Not in a good way, not like, oh my gosh, I agree with their actions. No, not in that way. But they're saying like, oh, I post in the point of view. You didn't have to talk about rape. You really didn't need to do that, did you? Like, we already know this happened.
I originally pitched the idea of this video to my mom and my brother, who said that while they understood how fucked up the video was, that it was from the point of view of a character who just is that fucked up and completely understood where I was coming from with my idea.
So they're both morally stupid. got it. I mean, like, especially the mom's an adult, the brother is a minor. What are they thinking in their brains? That's crazy.
I also felt at this time that my idea for the video was not far off from other videos I've seen in the fandom. With that audio from Brandon Rogers' video, Jimmy, where's your shirt, being one of the most used audios for Jimmy for mouthwashing.
Me, you're within 20 feet of children. Where's your shirt?
Please don't make me wear it.
Who has the number to his parole officer?
This shade of blue is disgusting.
And it's not saying that he's not saying he is gonna do anything about that. Like, this joke is just well placed and well written because they're telling on him. Like, that's different. It's very different from what you're putting here. Like, that's not the same thing.
Or some longtime followers might remember, a while back, I had an OC who had incest in her backstory, not painted in a positive light at all, and then I literally said the words, "I do not support incest" in the video, and people still spread rumors that I supported incest that I ended up having to apologize for. And looking back on that video of me apologizing for false rumors that people were spreading about me for no reason, looking back on that as an adult years later, it was really stupid to me.
But you're putting that on your account, that's the first thing people are gonna see about you. Like, you know what I mean? Like people are gonna see, oh, that's really weird. Like, why would you attach your name to something like that? Also, in the Google Doc, they were talking about mpreg, like showing fan art of mpreg of Venti with their OC to a Discord where there's literally minors. Almost all of his mutuals are minors, which is not good. I'm not calling everybody stupid, just the people blowing it out of proportion stupid, which is like 99% of the people who saw it, by the way. So
If I'm ever insensitive and saying I'm just like a white shelter neurodivergent white guy, like I made a post saying I'm sorry, I don't mean to be insensitive on purpose, I'm really just like the shelter neurodivergent like white guy. Because in that moment,
people really piss me off. Can you blame me? Hello? You are an adult and being like, I'm sheltered and I'm white and I'm a boy and I'm neurodivergent and that's an excuse. It's not. What? Like, I was also sheltered and I know better than that. Like, it's also weird how, like, white people expect people of color to be, like, mature and, like, know of things and stuff, but they get an excuse. Like, that's really annoying to me. Just the one off here. Like, they can feign ignorance and it's okay. Like, you know what I mean? But we have to be the mature ones. Shut the fuck up. Sorry, I needed a puppy break and my dog was being very belligerent. Say hi, Yo. Hi. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, back to the topic. Sorry.
I will often reach out to my mutuals and say, hey, I could use some guidance on whether I'm really in the right or wrong here. Can you help me? And then I started losing mutuals really fast. As I mentioned in a now private video, I get attached to my mutuals really easily. So when I started losing mutuals, especially ones that I thought the world of, I started, like, mentally declining. I then filmed a video of myself crying about how the situation was all my fault and how sorry I was.
And the guilt tripping is, like, insane. I don't care if you get attached with somebody. That's, like, the thing is that they would have a mutual that they barely talk to. The person unmutuals them, then they send their followers who are minors to attack that person, being like, well, why did you unmutual him? And he is always demanding, you need to tell me why. They don't have to tell you shit. People can enter and leave your life as they want, and you just have to accept it. Like, I get getting close to some mutuals. I am close to some on my TikTok, but if they were to, like, unfollow me, I guess, like, bye, I guess, like, that's about it. Like, people are not gonna like you all the time, and that's okay, you know? But they don't see that as an okay thing. They blame it on being neurodivergent and getting attached and all that stuff. So this whole apology was there. Cool, right? They asked their mutuals who are minors to help them write their apology. And then they feigned like, well, I didn't know that they were minor. Their age is in the Discord that they're in. That's crazy. Also saying things like, hi, I sexually identify as a minor now, everybody, which is insane to say. There's another very terrible thing they said. I was young, I had seen incest in anime and didn't really question it. I figured it was a normal thing in Japan. So I figured it wouldn't be a problem if the characters were Japanese. I see now that I was wrong, but it still follows me everywhere. What the fuck? Also saying to two minors who were 13 and 15 that they ship them. It's weird to ship kids, children. Very, very weird. Especially real life people. Like, what the fuck? They also say that they identify as a map, or they're debating that they're a map. And what is a map, everybody? M-A-P. Minor attracted person. I can't. It's not a sexual thing or anything, I swear. Sure about that? Also, they were let go at their job because they were harassing one of the employees that they worked with. They were very much like I'm attracted to them, but they're not gay, right? But even though the person would be like, stop or no, they would be like, you're so puppy coated. You're so like, oh my God, just very flirtatious towards them. And it was constant. And this person was autistic. They have problems with asserting boundaries, but they have said no. They also said that they don't care about, the Israel versus Palestine conflict. They went to Krispy Kreme. One of their mutuals were like, hey, that's like somewhere that we're boycotting. And this was in January of this year. And they were like, I don't really care. And like and it's just really sick and gross. All of these screenshots, by the way, you can pause to read them because I'm like not good at reading things because I have a stutter and people pointed out you have a stutter, so I just don't read them because people are mean, like, you know what I mean. But it's just really gross, this person. Also, one last thing that I will say, they did this apology video in a bra. Now on their page they have worn a bra in like all their videos, and it's like, your mutuals are mostly minors and you're literally like topless. You can put a shirt on, especially for an apology. I just find that very weird, very strange. But don't go harassing them, don't go saying nasty things about them, but they are very predatory towards minors, and they are very gross in the way they talk about people. And this is not okay. This is not what cosplay is. They said that they're leaving the mouthwashing fandom, but still, they need to leave TikTok, period. They did also say in their apology that they will be getting therapy, which is good, but also they need to just leave TikTok at this point because their name is already tainted, and there's backup proof to show how disgusting they are. And yeah, it's just it's a lot. And I do encourage you to read the Google Doc. I did cover a couple of things, but not everything, because it's a lot, and we would be here for maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes to an hour if I went over everything. So I do encourage you to read it, and thank you to Kat, who I DM'd. They were very nice, and they gave me the screenshots that I were particularly looking for. And then also I do commend Laurel as well, Princess the Princess Punk, for also speaking out. And to everybody who spoke out, I'm very proud of you. You did the right thing. Okay, so the video is over. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about this, because it's gross. I'm just tired of people like this being in the fandom space. I really am. Because I don't want my conventions or my community to be filled with creeps. I'm so over it. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye bye.